Jeez.
Is it heavy?
No.
What's up, guys? It's Chuck from Brady Adventures.
Today, we're going to talk about the Lifedoo collapsible camp stove. Is it a camp stove? Campfire pit. So hey guys, this is my friend Melissa, and today she is helping me by being the camera person while I film for the Lifedoo fire pit. Lifedoo reached out to me and sent me one of these fire pits to check out. Clearly collapses into a pretty flat, easy to store package. It is the most portable car camping fire pit of all campfire pits. What was that other one you were telling me about?
Firebox.
Firebox. I don't know. Is Firebox as collapsible as portable? I don't know. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for alerts, and please let us know if you have any questions about our Overland Land Cruiser, our Lifedoo fire pit, or anything else we've got going on. Thanks a lot. I've been standing here for a second, and I got to tell you, my bicep is on fire. This is pretty compact. It's not super, super heavy, but it's not light. Jeez. All right, I have got to show you the back of this box and just read it. Lifedoo product, heavy as It's too simple. Lifedoo, no do. I planned on doing a couple do jokes in here and talking about how heavy it is, but apparently that's already happened and it's part of their marketing now. So look, I think what's going on back here is this is input from people that have used this or people that they have sent the product to, like me, and that have given them feedback. So they have this concept called Your Rod that is user, tell me what it is, Your Rod?
Is it your rod or you rod?
It's to do with every user is our designer.
You are our designer.
They consider your input. So I know this is a newer bottle, so a lot of these things that they're talking about in here on the back of this box are things that they've incorporated to improve. For Brady Adventures subscribers, if you go to the Lifedoo website, lifedoostove.com, and you're interested in getting one of these, you can use the code BA10 and get 10% off your purchase. Now we're going to open this box up, check it out, and see how easy it is to put this thing together and get a fire going. Wind's coming in. All right, we've got a shopping bag. Looks like we got a couple little cooking grates. They're rods of some kind. And this is pretty heavy steel. Clearly the ends of the fire pit. There are no instructions in here, but just looking at this, it's pretty simple, and I'm thinking it's going to be pretty easy to put together. And this is a little tray that can catch the ash, so you don't have to worry about being able to clean things up. And I think this is going to sit in here like that. There's a little notch in there, so it'll sit down in there. There's two different ways to put this in. You can do it where it's a steeper profile or a less steep profile, like that. What do you think? Should we go with the steeper one or the more shallow one? Steeper one? Steeper. We're going to go steeper. Alright, so I'm going to do this one here too. I like these little handles on here. So you can hold all these pieces together when it's apart, but it also makes it pretty easy to get things situated while you're putting it together. Alright. Pretty simple. Seems pretty sturdy. Go across here. They have lots of positions for them. I guess we can put them pretty much wherever we want. There's 3 of them. And then that allows us to put this grate up here for cooking. Aha! This grate goes at the bottom. So check out down here. These holes down in the bottom hold this little grate in. This is really easy to set up. I think it's going to be pretty easy to get a fire going. It's actually quite a bit smaller than I thought, just looking at the pictures. But it's pretty neat. I like it. I think I can just light it right from the bottom.
There you go. Some smoke. Roast that quick.
Makes bars roasting on an open fire. There's no fire yet. Smoked Twix. It's delicious.
That's terrible.
Tastes like the smoke off some packing paper.
Did you blow into the Lifedoo?
Blew directly into the Lifedoo.
Feels warm.
It does feel warm. So what do you think about this thing?
Well, I think you have to be ready to have small chunks of wood.
Definitely. Looks bigger in the pictures than it actually is, and these little logs that we have in here are fairly small. A regular pile of wood that you're going to get at a campsite or something like that is probably going to be too big for this. Maybe one log. This tray on the bottom is nice because it's catching the ash, and we can see that. But at the same time, you know, your coal bed has to be decently sized things or it's going to fall through. So I'm kind of noticing that. But it is pretty compact. There's plenty of airflow, so we're getting a fire going pretty easily. You definitely want to have welding mitts or some other kind of hot hands if this is something that you're going to want to be able to take down quickly. I usually have those with me.
I think if you really want to cook, charcoal is probably really good on this.
Right. So if you had charcoal in here, a nice bed, it's going to work really well because it's going to sit on that grate.
I think it works nice though.
It does work nice.
Especially if you were somewhere where you didn't have a fire ring,
Mm-hmm.
you still wanted to have a fire.
Yeah, you could just do this just anywhere.
It's flat, it's compact. You are our designer. So if you had design feedback for Lifedoo, what would it be?
I really like the idea of how the grate works. I think I could cook on there. I think I could use charcoal. I'm not really sure about the angles. Like you said, it's not a whole lot different.
Do it pretty great considering how we do it.
What do you think if you had to give Lifedoo some feedback?
Well, I do like the slats on the top for your grates for cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's a nice size for two people to sit next to each other, but it feels warm.
Yeah. What do you have here for us?
S'mores.
S'mores. Well, you don't just have s'mores, you have a s'more kit.
I do. I have a s'mores tackle box.
This is a full s'mores tackle box, complete with tray for graham crackers and chocolates, and we have our marshmallows, and we're gonna wait until this thing gets a little bit more embery before we throw our marshmallows in that smoke. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna Lifedoo one.
You're gonna Lifedoo a marshmallow?
Not a full s'more, but just a marshmallow.
Just a marshmallow. So that's the Lifedoo fire pit. I think next time we fire this bad boy up, we're going to use some charcoal and actually try to cook some things. I think that's going to work really well, and we'll definitely do this on a less windy day. But I like this thing. It's pretty cool. If you want to check it out, go check out lifedoostove.com. Or if you have any questions about it, just leave those below and I will get back to you on them. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and a special thanks to Melissa for being the camera person, helping me set this thing up, bringing the marshmallows and the sticks, and having all the great input on the Lifedoo fire pit. Thanks a lot. Today's video is brought to you by
Space Camper.
and the Banquet of Beers.
We're having a banquet.
We're having a banquet and space camping. Cheers.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. And always feel free to leave us any comments or questions that you might have.